to some fireplaces. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down. Sympathy.
Evening, Dal. Hope you're well.
Jez, doing great. Good to see you again. Thanks for the invite.
No, absolutely. Always welcome. You know that.
Thank you.
Poor old Matty, he's battling down the hatches. Got a hurricane on his way. That's not good. Poor bloke. Hope everything doesn't get destroyed on his way. So, anyway, Dal, Arsenal Bolton, man. Arsenal Bolton. It's going to be interesting game. That team lineup. We've got an under 17 in goal.
Yep.
Big respect. He's going to need protection from Kivior and Calafiori, because we then got Nichols and Lewis Skelly, Enweri. I like Enweri. Jorginho, Rice, Saka. We never rest Saka, do we? We never rest him. And Jesus and Sterling. What's your view, man? But we'll give me a view on that, right? And let's look at that bench.
Yeah, I can't really see that too well. Let me see if I can blow it up a bit. Oh, there we go. Martinelli, Kai Havertz, no Kieran Tierney. I guess he doesn't get a sniff anymore. Yeah, I'm shocked to see Saka, to be honest.
All right.
I think I said in our show the other day, or we were chatting, talking, what have you, and I think I told everyone that there's no reason for Saka to play this game. None. There shouldn't be.
Nope.
There should. I mean, why? I don't get it, Jez. I don't get why he just couldn't play Gabriel Martinelli, Jesus, and then Sterling on the right, because I think Martinelli needs goals. Obviously, Jesus needs goals, and Sterling needs to hit the ground running, which hopefully he does in this game. But Saka, I don't know. Everything else I agree with. That lineup I agree with. I thought we might see Ben White in there instead of Calafiori, but I think Kiwior and Calafiori should be able to do just fine against this bunch. I am worried about the keeper. I'm worried about him controlling the box on corner kicks and set pieces. But the midfield, I don't have a problem with at all. Rice needs more game time. Jorginho will slow things down. He'll pick out a pass, hopefully. But yeah, Saka, I just think that this is a game that he doesn't need to be in. Maybe 75th minute, 80th minute, bring him on as the 4th or 5th sub. But I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb to play Saka in this type of game against really low-level opposition.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I wouldn't have played Saka tonight. I don't think there's any need. We've got Leicester at the weekend. So, what is that? 3 days' time, I think I'd have left him out personally. But it's going to be an interesting night. Big up, Jake, by the way. Big up, Vic. Yeah, I'm back again. We're doing the rounds tonight. DJ, big up, DJ at Oregon. Mama, always in the house, as always. Good to see you. Yeah, had a few idiots in the chat earlier, but they were gone. They were binned, and can't be dealing with them. Big up, Gavin. Hope you're well. So we've got this game is going to be. What's going on here with Sky? What's happening? Is it going to start, or what am I doing here? Because it's
there we go. Yeah, mine says 7 minutes till kickoff.
Well, it says started at 7:40. The time is 7:40. So what are we doing here? Let me come out of this.
Maybe some delay or something.
No, I don't
Pick
want
up
that.
assembled.
Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want any of this. Come on.
So let me ask the chat real quick. Yes or no? Should we be playing soccer, everyone? I mean, I think it's kind of a joke that he's playing. Put in the chat, yes or no? Should we be playing soccer?
Right, got it. Well, there you go. That shows how much interest there is of the Football League Cup. There's not many people in the crowd, to be honest. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hey, Dow, you know, it was a certain big Arsenal football channel said that this trophy is below Arsenal. So
Right.
obviously followed the narrative, which I think is bullshit myself. But we're gonna see tonight. Dow, what's your score prediction?
I'm hoping 4-0 tonight.
4-0.
Yeah. I don't there's no reason why we should be conceding a goal in any way. I mean, there's just no reason unless the keeper makes a mistake. And I know he's a young kid, so I'll let that go. But there's no reason we should let in a goal, especially during open play. We let in a penalty, and penalties happen, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's interesting looking at this. The clock end's damn near half empty, which, well, I don't know. Big up, Mama, as always. Band of brothers, you can't rest everyone. Who would you play?
Well, let me answer that. I was going to hopefully have Gabriel Martinelli at the left, Jesus up front, and Sterling on the right, because I think Gabriel Martinelli needs game time. He needs to put the ball in the back of the net. And I know he's getting minutes, so I don't, want to argue that point. But, I want to, let's build the kid's confidence a bit more, because it's obviously shattered. 1 assist in 17 games is not good at all. And I don't know. I'm just surprised he's playing soccer. There's really no reason to.
I would have played Martinelli, actually. Giving him more time. I think the guy's lost so much confidence.
Right.
He needs a little bit of a kick up the arse to actually push him on a bit. And this is an ideal game. Let's put it right. A Division 1 team, right? I'm not disrespecting Bolton at all, but it's a Division 1 team in a cup. This is a great opportunity for him to. God, that guy looks about 40. Porter. He must be shitting himself. Dear, oh dear. Good luck, my friend. The the senior players here are giving him a little bit of a pep talk, and respect them for doing that, because that must be. Yeah. I don't know about you, Dow, but if I was at the Emirates at that age, I'd be crapping myself.
Me too. Yeah.
It's probably 45, 50,000 maybe max. Right. I'll say 45. That's a hell of a scene, isn't it? Honestly.
Yeah. To come out there as a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid under the pressure, and you want to perform well. You want to get noticed, right? Because a lot of these kids, play for Bolton probably don't want to play at Bolton their whole career, right? So they want to do a little something extra to get noticed. And, maybe this will help some of those younger players for Bolton and even for Arsenal get some, get under some eyes of the managers and see, hopefully their careers go somewhere. Because there's, you think about it, Jez, there's so many teams just in England alone. And then you look at the Premier League, it's still like still the best of the best, right? You know what I mean? It's just, even though we give players so much shtick and so much crap, they're still like the best of the best in the world. Like they're still the 1% of the best footballers in the world. And I know that's debatable, but you see what I'm saying, right? I mean, there's a massive difference between playing for Bolton as a, let's say, 19, 20-year-old kid than being in Wari, 17, 18 years old in the Arsenal first team. There's a big gap of talent there, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm just trying to see. Let me have a look here. So who's the reserve goalkeeper then? Baxter. Is it Baxter?
Rojas. It's Rojas, number 62.
Oh, 60. He's not on the bench.
Yeah, I thought he was. I just saw his name, I thought there. Rojas Estes. It's something really long. I'm looking at it on CBS Sports. I don't know I can't really read what the stream screen says.
It says this is from the Arsenal website.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, the game just showed number 62, Rojas, and some long name. But I know we do have a goalie named Rojas for sure.
Yeah, I saw it in the chat earlier while I was doing the other stream. People were saying this guy Rojas.
I'm a minute. Where are you at, Jez? I'm a minute 23.
You on what? Sorry,
I'm on a minute 29.
I'm on nearly 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm way behind you then. I'll have to go live.
Isn't it a shame though? Don't you think? Right, this is a cup game, yeah, and the stadium's half near bloody empty.
Yeah, no one wants to see Bolton, apparently.
Yeah, but it's a cup game, man. It's silverware.
Yeah, you're right. And that's what Darren, I think, was saying in your chat earlier this morning, was that, maybe this is one of the more important games of the season because there is silverware tied to it. A quick silverware, meaning we can get this trophy hopefully rather quickly, build confidence. This team just, to me, still just lacks confidence in certain aspects.
I don't understand. I used to go to League Cup games back in the day at Highbury, and it was full capacity. You know what I mean? I mean, it looks like to me the Bolton fans are making more noise than the bloody Arsenal fans. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
We're going to see.
Let's see what tricks are trying to have.
By the way, this referee tonight, this is an interesting fact. This referee is officiated in 7 fixtures this season. And he's given away 23 yellow cards and 1 red. So, guys, you better be on it tonight. Don't kick the bloody ball away.
Just walk away. Just walk away.
Dear, oh dear.
Who's Bolton's manager?
I did know. Actually, I did know that. I've forgotten his name now. Ooh.
And Bolton's in the northwest of the country, right?
Yeah, it's basically around Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Manchester. It's all right, Bolton. It's not great, but
yeah.
Got away with that one, Dal.
Yeah, I know already. Jesus. Oh my God. We did get away with that one.
Who's that guy? Arfield. Don't know him. But yeah, we're going to see.
Look at those 2 runners coming right at QER. Oh my God. If he would have played it to number 22, it would have been 1-0. Unbelievable. What's up, Big Si? My NFL team is the Seattle Seahawks.
There you go.
Yep.
He assembled the keeper Jack Porter just broken Fabregas record, being the youngest player to play in this competition. Didn't know that. Fair play. Thank you for telling me that. Didn't know that. It's always good to learn something new.
Yeah, whatever happens tonight, if we do lose, I'm not placing any blame on the keeper whatsoever. Nope. I don't care if he, if a ball's kicked and hits his foot and goes in, or he touches, hits his hand, he gets his fingers to and it goes in. I'm not going to fault this kid at all. He's got to be shitting himself.
Yeah. Played in front of the North Bank for the first time as well.
Right.
I hope they're giving him a big support. At least they will. They will be.
Oh, for sure.
They will be. Yes. So it's what the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I'm going to ask you this question.
Sure.
Always fascinated me this. Where Seattle is there two Seattles in America?
No, the only one is in Seattle, Washington, which is the way northwestern tip of the country. Basically, it's about 3 hours south of Canada.
So where is it that Boeing are? Is that your way or there?
Boeing is their headquarters. Yes, is in Seattle, an area called SeaTac, which stands for Seattle Tacoma. So Tacoma is a city that's about, I don't know, maybe 17, 18 miles next to Seattle. It's a pretty big city. So the airport they call SeaTac Airport, and out there at the airport is where I believe all the airplane manufacturing is for Boeing. But also Boeing has a big plant here in Portland as well. So Boeing's a big employer in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. The reason I asked you that is that I live quite near to Gatwick now, and I know a lot. Some of my guys, well, a few of them are retired now, were engineers on. One of the guys actually, he was one of the chief engineers for British Airways on the Boeing 747.
Nice.
Until they got rid of them, he's retired now.
Gotcha.
And he used to go out to Seattle a lot, and I was always interested where I thought for some reason, stupid reason, I thought Seattle was on the east coast.
No, far northwestern tip of America. Beautiful area. We've got an area called the San Juan Islands out there, Orcas Island. It's the home of Microsoft, which is in Redmond, Washington, which is just across Lake Washington. So Seattle's kind of a thin city. It's really thin. It's really vertical. But then there's Lake Washington in the middle, which is a massive lake where Bill Gates' house is, and a bunch of executives in the tech industry all live around Lake Washington. And in the middle of that is an island called Mercer Island. And there's an underwater bridge, an underground bridge that you go under the water and underneath to get over to the east side of Seattle. But it's not Seattle, it's Bellevue, Redmond, Kirkland, all these different suburbs. So it's a really complex city in ways that there's a lot of bodies of water. There's Lake Union right in the middle of the city, kind of, and then there's Lake Washington, Lake Union. Then you have the whole Puget Sound area with Bainbridge Island, which is far west of Seattle. It's beautiful. It's beautiful through there. The forest, the scenery, the mountains. I mean, you get everything up there. But it's really spread out. Traffic is absolutely horrible. And it's very expensive to live up there. A lot of tech companies up there. Obviously, Microsoft being the biggest. That's where they're headquartered. So,
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot. I think Seattle has some of the most millionaires, I think, per capita in America, right? You got New York, LA. I think Seattle's in the top 5. More than Houston, more than Detroit, more than Miami. And it's about a 3.5 hour drive up from Portland. So it's just right up I-5. In fact, my daughter lives in Seattle, so it's a beautiful city, but it's very hard to get around because of traffic.
So I'm just trying to, something's gone wrong here with my
the rainy weather. Yeah, DJ Crane lives up there. He knows what's up.
Who?
DJ Crane lives up there. I think he lives in Seattle. Don't you, DJ Crane? Yeah, isn't it Seattle? I need to get up there and visit my daughter and go catch him for a game. We've talked about it a couple times. Yeah, I think DJ Crane, are you in the Seattle area? I think.
Yeah,
and then the rainy weather. Of course, it rains like 8 months out of the year there. But not every day. When I lived up there, I used to live in a town called Bremerton. I used to take the ferry, large ferry boat every day to work because I worked in downtown Seattle for about 5 years. So, excuse me, for about 4 years. So I used to take the ferry boat every day across the water, across Puget Sound to downtown Seattle. It was beautiful at night leaving with all the lights and the buildings as you leave the dock and you see the water. It's freaking gorgeous.
Big up, Sean. Enjoy the game, man. Liverpool West Ham. Yeah, that'll be a good game, that.
No,
That'll be a good game.
bro, you told me you lived up in Seattle area long time ago. No, stalker. Well, maybe.
I just saw that.
North of Seattle, just north of Seattle.
Don't forget the beautiful rainy weather.
Yeah.
That's like going to I said the other day, you know, every time I've ever been to Manchester to watch a game of football, it's rained. Every time.
Yeah, the climates are really similar. Like Oregon, Washington, England, Ireland, Scotland. I think we're kind of right on that same sort of, what was it, latitude?
Latitude, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it, I suppose?
Right. So the weather's sort of the same. I know it's very green, obviously, in Ireland, Scotland, and England as well. And it's very similar to Oregon, Washington, probably parts of Idaho, Western Canada.
Where is it? Where's Matt? Is it Louisiana? Is he down that? He's down that way.
No, he's in Atlanta, Georgia, which is southeast corner of the country. Yeah, Maddie and I are 5,000 miles apart. Like he's literally on the other side of the country.
Wow. 5,000.
I'm up here, and he's like I'm up here, and he's like way down in Georgia. So no, he's far away, and TJ's kind of right in the middle with Kansas City.
Yeah, I know he's down there.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like
he was saying to me off stream about this Cat 3 hurricane.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Who Matty was?
Matty, yeah.
Matty, yeah. I don't know if he lives in Atlanta proper. He may live outside of Atlanta. So, like, I'm sure you guys do this too. Like, when you live in a small city or town near a big city, we still kind of say we live in that city, right? Like, Matt may live in a small town near Atlanta, but he'll tell people that he lives in Atlanta, right? Because if he says something like, well, I live in Macon, Georgia, nobody knows where that is, right? So I don't know if the English do that or not. If you live in a small town of, outside London, do you still consider yourself living in London?
No. If it basically, if you only live in London if you're in one of the postcodes of London, like
postcodes, yeah.
Like, for example, how can I try and explain this to you? If you lived in a place which is like Bromley, which is on the sort of south-east area, it's Bromley, it's not London.
Gotcha.
London, you have to have like a London SW, SE, N, W type postcode.
Right.
If you've got
so nobody from Bromley would tell somebody like me, oh, I'm Bromley, but it's basically London. So they wouldn't say that.
It's like Croydon, right? Croydon,
okay.
Crystal
Croydon's
Palace
a neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That's not London. It's a suburb. But London predominantly is South SW postcode. Well, W1 is the centre of London. And then you've got SW, Southwest, Southeast, which Southeast would be sort of like Mitcham, that sort of area. W1 would be Chelsea type area. N5, N6 is like Arsenal, Tottenham
That's
area.
all north, yeah.
So it's pretty much like that. So yeah, I mean, Croydon, where Palace are, is a CR postcode. That's not really classified as London.
Gotcha.
Really, it's
suburb. It's very similar. I mean, our system of laying out cities and towns is virtually the same as yours in England, right? I mean, the English taught Americans basically how to do that, right? So there's and that's what I think. Like with Atlanta and even with Portland, there's just so many little suburbs around. Like even though,
oh yeah, get in there.
Oh,
Get
I
in.
missed it. Oh, shit.
Declan Rice, get in.
Okay, I haven't seen it. Come on.
Great night.
Oh, I'm behind you, Jazz. I'm behind, bruv. Come
Sorry.
on.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. Oh, here we go. Oh, hit it. Oh, hit it, Declan. Oh, yes. Bottom right corner, 1-0. Let's go. What a goal. What a
Nice
goal. Nice goal.
Where
You know, build his confidence too. Like we've talked about Declan Rice, how we think he's fallen off a tad after the Euros, which I think he has a bit. But anytime they can get on the pitch and score goals like he's doing now, anytime these guys can get out there and play together, it builds more confidence. And that's what we need because we're not getting that trip to Dubai. We took a trip to Dubai last season to get us going. And we don't have that opportunity this season. Bosh.
And it's goal from open play, which we don't get many at the moment. But
right, big up Hendon. Big up Acers.
It was a nice finish. Yeah, it was a lovely finish. Like nice how he just flicked it with his left, put it on his right. Gosh. And yeah, good goal. Nice one. Big up Acers. Acers to Dow. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. I'm taking that.
Good, yeah. They're giving us lots of room on the ball.
Yeah.
But no, just to what we were saying again about like me living in Oregon and Maddie in Georgia. I mean, even though we're the same country, it's completely two different cultures altogether. Just this obviously the accents are different, the way we say things are different, the way we use analogies is different, the way we're taught in the school system is different. I mean, it's really funny. Like America thinks it's so united, but I'll tell you what, this country's more fractured now than it's ever been in this since the Civil War, essentially. You know, it's just, you know, those southern states don't really agree with a lot of the northern states. I don't know, you can say mentality or worldview. And then out here in the Pacific Northwest, it's completely different than like in the Northeast of New York and Massachusetts and all that. It's a completely different lifestyle.
I think that's unfortunately, mate, how very much broken Britain is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this country is completely stuffed.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get into it, but
sure.
What is with politicians? They all lie. I mean, this current government we've got now, you know, they're quite happy to send £600 million to Ukraine, but then they'll take away the pensioners' heating allowance. You know,
right?
I mean, come on. I mean, and then they're going to put taxes up. This Labour government are supposed to be for the common man, but it's bollocks, man. It's all bollocks.
Yeah, I agree.
Shocking. Anyway, they got a free kick here.
Yeah, we're giving away stupid fouls. Like this is why a lot of you guys in the chat said, you know, 3-1, 4-1, 1-1, 2-1. Not many of them were zeros, Jazz.
Nah.
You know, this kid needs a clean sheet.
I predicted 3-0 for this tonight.
Oh, did you? That's right. That's right.
That's right. I said 1-1 against Leicester City weekend.
We got them at home, don't we?
Well, I think it's going to be a tricky game.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Every game is tricky. Like when we were talking about this, just last week. Like every Premier League game is tricky. Even though Ipswich, Southampton, we don't really rate them, but they come to our place and they give it a go. And and now we don't know which way the wind blows for the referee, right? So we don't know what the hell's going to happen. And I'm not trying to put on the referee, but it's just there's no confidence week in and week out that we're going to get the job done anymore.
Nope.
Big up, Aaron.
Nope. You won't have seen this over in where you are. Wimbledon Football Club due to be playing last night Newcastle in this cup, but their ground got horrendously flooded.
Oh wow!
And destroyed one corner of their pitch really badly. really bad. So
Yeah.
obviously the game had to be postponed, and it's now going to be played next week at St James's Park as opposed to Wimbledon's ground. But this guy, a fan, set up a GoFundMe and raised very quickly, I think £15,000.
Mm-hmm.
And so he put it up to higher than that. And fair play to Newcastle United. Fair play, respect. He put it up to 50 grand GoFundMe, and he'd already raised 15 grand. And Newcastle said, "Yeah, we'll give you 50 grand." For respect. I mean, that's
nice.
that is proper football.
So they could fix their pitch up and all that.
Yeah.
With the damage. Oh, nice.
One half of the pitch.
Brilliant.
What one half? One area near the goal, like where that corner flag is over there now.
Yeah.
Right? That's all been washed away.
Oh, geez.
So it's major damage. Major damage. They and fair play to Newcastle for doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying, well, we'll give you 50 grand plus the extra whatever you've. I mean, it's that pitch could be out of play for a good month now. They've got to get it repaired.
Gotcha.
And all that sort of dramas. So they might have to do a ground share with somebody. But I think that's great. I think that's great when a football club of the stature of Newcastle say, "Yeah, we'll give you 50 grand because we can't play you, so therefore here's 50 grand and we'll play you next week at our place." Yeah, I think it's great to see that.
Me too. That's one of the better stories you hear in football these days.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of the shit that goes on now.
Oh, Mama's saying it's a sinkhole there. It's going to take a while.
Apparently so, yeah. I didn't know that. I only saw that earlier today. Big up, Aaron. Big up. Bog up the chat. Typo. Aces, oi, oi. Yeah, Mama. Big up, lads. Out from Middle Jez steak cooked by Jack. It was nice, Jez, going 4-1 in tonight's game.
Oh, here we go. Lash the crowd. Oh.
Anthony's taking the piss as usual. Aces, Bristol Rovers tractor supporter. Big up, man. It's the Assemble said it's nothing to do with the refs now. It's to do with the size of the squad. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Well, it's not Kool-Aid.
Mama says
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid Assembled. What I'm just saying is that there has been calls against us that have been called against other teams. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's like specifically the refs all the time, but there has been times where it's been inconsistent. I'll leave it at that. Right? I think we can all agree that the referee is just inconsistent, and we feel sometimes, some of us fans feel it's more inconsistent for Arsenal. But I know factually and in the data that that's not the case.
True.
Right.
Very true. That's a terrible
feels that way at times, but I'm sensible enough to know that the referee, especially a referee in this game, is not going to give a bias to Arsenal or Bolton. He probably doesn't care.
No.
Right? The refs don't care who wins.
I
don't think there's controversy there.
He's there to earn his money, man. You know?
Yeah, like you said, just do the job. You can only blow the whistle when you see something happen.
Oh.
Yeah, we got lucky there.
Mama says
and Marty's making a run. Oops, sorry.
It's going to take months. Yeah, Wimbledon. Yeah, apparently so. There's a sinkhole there, and that's going to take a hell of a lot of engineering. FC 2020 nearly scored. And I'm out having me vape. Going for a piss, Jez. Well, thanks for telling us that, Anthony.
Yeah.
Really, thank you
for the information.
Yeah, it's really interesting, mate. The worrying thing for AFC Wimbledon is that their insurance may not cover them as they are near the river that broke its bank. Yeah, good point. I don't know.
Thought I was slipping. I think I was taking the red pill there, huh? Assembled. I'm a blue pill guy.
Well, I
This
mean,
is just vitamin water.
we have had some horrendous rain in the last few days.
Have you?
Go on, Saka. Go on. Oh, unlucky.
It was it was like 90 here yesterday, which would have been 30 or 30 in Fahrenheit. It was hot as hell here yesterday. And
Was
today
it?
is only and today's about 20. It was go on, Saka, put it. Oh,
It's about 10
I don't
degrees. I've actually got the heating on tonight, guys. That cold. I thought, fucking hell. But she does have the habit, right? My wife's a nightmare, right? She'll open all the doors, she'll open all the windows, and then she says to me, "Yeah, don't forget, I'm not here tonight. I'm going up to our daughter Jade's." I went, right. Yeah, I went downstairs before I did the stream earlier, right? And we've got these bifold door things, like the whole back opens up,
right?
And they're all open. I'm like, no wonder it's bloody cold in here. And I text her. I said, "You left the doors open." Yeah, well, it's nice to get fresh air. I said, "Yeah, it's nice when you're not here because at the end of the day, you're not getting cold. I am."
Right.
You know what I mean?
They don't like us, Jess.
Wife
does the same thing. Leave the windows open. Won't talk too loud. She's back there running around. But
yeah. And this time of year over
here, my head
is the season you get the big house spiders coming in, which she isn't.
Yeah.
I said to her, "You leave all the doors open like that. Yeah, as it gets to like evening, that's when they come in, and then you're crying your eyes out when you get freaked out by one, and I have to go and deal with it. You know, you can't. I mean, what is wrong with these people?"
I don't know, Jess. I can't figure them out anymore.
Seriously, man.
It's marriage.
Like and sub, people here, smash the likes, people.
7 degrees.
Big up Aaron at DJ Giza. We have the heating on too, only 7 degrees and pouring with rain, says Mama. Yeah, well, you're like what? 380, 400 miles north of me. And it's only about 10 here, so winter's on its way. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, Mama, I've been told by a person that knows these things, there's a certain bush that has got all these massive red berries on, and that is a sign it's going to be a harsh winter and cold and snowy. So there you go. Apparently, that's what I'm told. But
the berries, huh?
Is what it is. Do you get a lot of snow where you are, Dal?
No, not really. I mean, I'm about 2 hours from Mountain Hood, and obviously there's big ski resorts there that gets lots of snow, but not down here in the valley, not too much. We'll get snow for a few days off and on. Some years we'll get a little bit in the 1st of December, and then some years we get some in February and March, depending on if we get a cold front moving through or something that comes down south from Canada. We'll get snow from that, but no, not that bad, and nothing like like Montana, Chicago, or anything like that, where they have feet of snow that you got to dig your way in. But no, not bad. Just a lot of wet rain. Well, rain is wet, but some icy roads. Freezing rain. We get some of that. Freezing rain is the worst. That's when the roads, as you probably know, are just slick of ice, and the whole city just shuts down.
Well, we've only got to get half inch of snow here, mate, and the whole country comes to a standstill. It's pathetic.
Yeah, yes. Same with Portland. I mean, places like Chicago, Denver. I mean, they're so used to snow. They have like systems in place for that because they get so much, right? They get feet of snow, so they're very much more prepared. I don't know if you know Denver. Is a mile high up in the sky too, so that's why they call it the Mile High City. But they get tons of snow.
I've been to
It's,
Chicago
have you?
in the snow,
Yeah.
and
Was it up to your knees?
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Right.
We went
Yeah,
there.
it's nuts.
Or when it's got to be 20 years ago now. We went there. I didn't know that it was some friends of my wife, and we were
Mm-hmm.
going over there for a wedding, right? And this was like coming towards the end of February time ish. I remember landing at O'Hare Airport, and I think it's O'Hare Airport at Chicago, and I thought, Jesus, look at the snow here, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
and anyway, we got out. We got to the hotel, and they had this big canopy thing, these air blowers, hot.
Yeah.
And we checked in, lovely hotel. Anyway, in the evening, we were going to meet these people for a meal, a couple of blocks up from where we were. And it had these guys going up and down the sidewalks with these, like, blowing all the snow out the way, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so anyway, we've come down. We're totally undressed for the weather. Totally. We had coats, right? Anyway, we've gone downstairs, and I've gone to the concierge, and I said, "Whereabouts is this particular restaurant?" He went, "Oh, it's only 2 blocks up, something like that, whatever." So we went, "All right." So we put our hats on. We went out the door. He went, "Sir, sir." I went, "What?" And he went, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, we're going to walk up to this restaurant." "Sir, you don't walk up there." I said, "Yeah." He said, "It's not far." And he went, "Sir, it's minus 30 wind chill out there today." He said, "Your eyes."
Those are your bollocks off, Jez.
He said, "You haven't got goggles. You haven't got." He said, "I'll get you a cab." I went, "What do you mean?" He said, "Your eyes, sir, will freeze."
Yes.
And I went, "Oh." So he did what they got a cab, and this cab pulled into this like heated type thing. And we got in the cab, and it took less than a minute to get to this restaurant. Paid the taxi driver, and the concierge said before we leave the restaurant to ring him, and he'll get us another cab. I was like,
yeah.
It was about less than a minute to get there, and he just said, "You can't walk."
Your eyes, the moisture in your eyes will fucking freeze, bro.
Minus 30 wind chill.
I can't tell you how cold that is.
Wow.
I've never been in cold like that. I have some friends that lived in Chicago, and I have friends that lived in West Virginia, New York, etc. But minus 30 is, your fluids freeze. Like the water in your body literally freezes up. People die every winter in Chicago. Like I believe, I'm sure it's close to 100 people, hundreds of people, because they don't have heating, or they don't have the right sort of blankets. They don't have covers. They don't have a warm place to go. And when you look at like even the globe and where Chicago is, and even like for North America, even for Canada and the northern part of America, it's way up north, right? The equator is way down below. Like, was it like Ecuador or something? I forget which country it goes across. It's Central America. But you look at America, even England, it's really, really high up on the globe, and you think like, oh, we get nice summers, but the summer's only 3 or 4 months. And in Chicago, the snow can stay for months, from what I've heard, like November to March. I mean, it's not going to be negative 30 the whole time, and snow's not going to, it's going to change. But if you're not used to that climate, oh, buddy, it's something else.
No,
it's like no other place.
I can see now, having been, why they call it the Windy City.
Yeah.
You walk down there, man, those winds are like,
comes right off the lake, yeah.
Cut you in half. And it was like,
yeah.
But this game, Dal, let's get back to the game.
All right.
It's not Oh, he's got me offside, surely. He's got me offside. Yeah, he's got me offside.
Oh, Sterling can't back heel. I don't know. It's kind of just back and forth. There's nothing really happening, but the Bolton are up and trying to play. They're trying to score.
Yeah.
We're not sitting back at all. They're not sitting back, which is good to
Fair
see.
play to kids, man. They're giving it a go.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Offside.
He's offside.
Okay.
He's offside. Nice nil. Real Sociedad is 1. What game is that, Aces? Is that Cup? Is that the
Champions League?
Is that European Football Cup?
Might be Europa League. Yeah.
It's this week, isn't it? The Europa League.
Yep. And do they play on Wednesdays now instead of Thursdays?
Go on. Oh, yes. Nice goal.
Oh, what did I miss? Who was it?
Arsenal. Great goal.
Who scored?
I think it's
Enweri?
Jesus. Bro.
I see. We're still passing. Okay, Calafiori passes the ball. Lewis Skelly looking at. Oh, through ball. What a ball. Enwari. 2-0. Beautiful ball. Let's go, Hammers.
Nice ball from Sterling.
Beautiful.
Bang. Yeah, it's good goal. Good goal. 2-0.
And Warren looks great. He has this energy already that I think Odegaard at times doesn't have.
Did you notice there, Dal, that when Sterling, right, was running down there, he was looking up to see who's there? That's the one fault I've got with Martinelli.
Yeah.
His head's down like that.
He would have taken that ball and took us about 3 more touches with it.
I mean, that was a beautiful move. Lewis Skelly to Sterling. Sterling through. Jesus missed it, and where he got it. Brilliant.
Great ball by Scully.
I think he's doing all right assembled, to be honest. I think he's just proved it. Lovely pass to Enweri.
The assist.
Gary. Nice goal. Nice goal, man. Big up Aaron. Get in. It looked a little sus. Oh well, says Vic.
Yeah, Bolton just don't have. They got 5 men in midfield, and that's going to do nothing for them.
You get another goal here, and that's game over, man.
Oh, for sure. This could be a 5-6-0 whooping.
Be nice for change.
Yeah. I would like to put some team to the sword for sure. And prove that we're not just one goal winners.
Aaron says Bolton now they know there's absolutely no chance, and I expect Arsenal to go for the jugular. Same ball again to Sterling. And nice play. Corner. No, goal kick. Okay.
Excuses. Watch Savio. Watford. Savio's a beast.
Yeah. Watch Savio versus Watford. He cooked the defender on the halfway line and was only denied by the post. He's an amazing talent. Absolutely. I totally agree. Why is this not working?
That's a corner. What's this ref spoken? I'm with you, Sterling. I don't know what that was. So, Jazz, you think we'll get a striker in January?
No. Do you want my honest opinion? I don't. Nope.
I agree. I think we bought our striker last season for 65 mil.
Yeah.
King Kai.
Trying to get something. This ain't work. Oh, what's going on here?
This isn't FIFA. Acers, it's 2-0, bro. You don't think we can put 4 or 5 on these guys?
I think so. I mean, let's be honest. These kids, man, they're actually looking to prove something here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. Why isn't this working? Let me change this. I might lose you. I might have to come back in.
Okay, no worries.
This ain't working.
What are you trying to do? Change your graphic?
Yeah, and it's not happening. This just won't work. And I don't. It's saying everything's right, but it won't let me do it. I don't understand. I'll turn that off.
Cool. West Ham 1-1. You knew that was coming, Acers. We don't face Liverpool till when? November? Something like that? Oof.
Hang on a minute. What's happening here?
Yeah, I don't know, Vic, if I want Vlahovic either. At this point, Vic, to be honest, I just want someone with, some top quality that can score goals in a good league. And that's part of the reason why I don't rate Gyökeres that much, because he's doing it all in the Portuguese league, man. I mean, and I'm not trying to disparage the Portuguese league, but let's be real. There's 3 good teams, 4. I don't know. Anyone from Coventry, I don't know, man. Liverpool of Chelsea, October 20th. Oh, gotcha. Thanks, Acers.
Dear. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't know what I'm doing, Jez, either.
Making the right pig's ear of this. Oh dear.
Aaron, I would take that as well. Like, I think there isn't a lot of strikers I wouldn't take at this point, guys. I just don't see the club spending 100+ mil on a striker. I just don't see it, especially not a top name like Lautaro Martinez or fucking Erling Haaland or whatever name you want to throw in there. I just, as much as I wouldn't mind Gyökeres, I wouldn't even mind Vlahovic if he can get the job done. I don't know.
Right.
It's just strange to me that we just didn't do the business when we had the chance, especially for Gyökeres. We had the opportunity to sign him this summer. We had, I think, opportunity in January.
I don't know what I've done here, Dal. I fucking damn got a clue.
What are you looking to do, Jez? What's up, Pepsi Pack?
I don't know what I'm doing there. Anyway, forget it. Just forget it. I can't be bothered now. I was trying to be clever and I cocked it up, but never mind. Excuses FC. Why can't Martinelli do that? Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
Sterling's cooking. Oh, heavy touch.
How many times, Dal, have we seen Jesus run it out of play?
Oh, about 347,310,000.
Yeah. Honestly. Seriously, man.
Beautiful take. There he goes. Look, there he goes. Oh, no. Oh, there's the touch. Oh, yeah.
Unlucky.
See, their manager looks familiar. I'm sure he played football somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Roll the dice.
I think what's his name? Kurt?
Absolutely right, Aaron. 100% Aaron. Come on. Over the top. Come on, Jesus. Oh, almost 3-0. Good shot. At least Jesus shot outside the box for once.
I can't. Is his surname Kurt?
Who are we talking about?
The Bolton manager.
Oh, maybe.
I'm sure it's something like that.
Somebody in the chat, look up the Bolton manager's Bolton manager's name for us.
Chelsea, next big game isn't until Liverpool October the 20th. Jesus and Sterling still look awful. Well, I don't know. It's a good pass from Sterling to Emery.
Ian Everett. Thank you, Pepsi Pack.
Oh, that's shit. What are you doing?
Pepsi, did you know what club he played for? If he played in the Prem or the Championship?
No.
That's an interesting comment, J1 Johnson.
Oh,
Oh man, yeah, Jesus was unlucky there, Hendon. That was a great shot, though, and that was a great shot by Jesus. We need him to take shots outside the box, right? Keepers make mistakes. Keepers parry balls, run in on it. That's some of my frustration, Jez. Why we haven't scored that many goals in open play? It's like we're just not taking those shots, like Jesus just took, even though he missed it. But I mean, at least he's giving it a go.
true. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh no, Sterling's down. Has he got growing? Get up, kid. Well, get up, old man.
United are struggling to break down FC 20. Declan is so clear of Rodri, honestly. Declan Rice. Okay, interesting. And where he does look good. Yeah, I thought he looked good pre-season, to be fair, out in the United States. What the rules if we buy striker in January? Are they still cup tied in Champs League? I don't know about the Champions League, to be fair. Adam Elmino, he reminds me of Yamal. So Enweri and Elmino remind you of Yamal. Okay. But hey, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Jumping about here now. Big site, Ian Everett. Ian Everett, that's him. That's the manager. Ian Everett. The assembled gallery all knew he was a striker, but the PR knew the fan base wouldn't have accepted that, so they said he was a midfielder. If you legends want some company, second half, let me know. Yeah, Aaron, if you want to jump on, man, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Go for it.
You're more than welcome, man. Just let me know. I'll send you the link. No problemo. Adam says, I'm sorry, but top level players should be embarrassing a League One side.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
2-1 up, man. Come on.
Yeah. That was a great start. That's 2 goals in the first. I mean,
2-0.
This is
2-0. Beg your pardon.
Put it in the back of the net. Oh, close. Kiwior came close. Yeah, Aaron, hop on.
So at half time.
We're at halftime right now. Perfect, Jazz. I'm going to take a quick slash and grab a quick little bite. And I'll be right back in 5 minutes.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and sort this graphic problem out, man.
Good deal. Be right back.
Do my head in now. It's been a real pain in the ass. I don't know what's going on here. If I lose you people, I'll come back in because this is not working properly at all. Right. I've done that. Why would you let me do it? Why? Why won't you let me do this? Because you're being an arsewipe. This is YouTube being an arsewipe. Seriously. Oh dear. Nope. Go back to that. How can you change this? It's a nightmare. Right. Dear, oh dear, it's bloody YouTube, man. Seriously, do my head in. I'll wait Dow to come back. I'm going to have to jump out and jump in because this is blocking. Jez, J1 Johnson, sorry, Jez, do you think Man City's the deserved champions last season? Ty said they weren't because of Diaz foul on Ben White and Ederson's foul on Eden Nketiah. Mate, that didn't cost us, did it? It was the fact we lost to Fulham and Aston Villa. That's what cost us. Nothing to do with the fouls against Man City. That guy talks absolute bollocks at the end of the day. Look at the real facts of what happened. We cocked up against Fulham and Aston Villa. That's what cost us. So there you go. Whatever type his delusion is, yeah, it's pathetic. Pepsi says Ian Everett played for Blackpool, QPR, Derby, to name a couple. Did he? Okay. Thanks for that. It's always good to learn something different. Rodri's a different class to Declan Rice, says Aces. Absolutely, totally agree. Played for a lot of teams. J1 Johnson, Jez, do you give Jurgen Klopp any credit for his time at Liverpool? Ty doesn't because of Klopp's comments and behaviour towards. Of course, well, come on, man. He won a bloody Champions League and a Premier League. What has Arteta won apart from an FA Cup? You know what I'm saying? As Mama says, who cares what Ty says? He talks absolute drivel. Go on, Aaron. Hope you join up with Jez and Dal. I'll send Dal. I'll send Aaron the link in a minute. Half time. Yep. And where he should be the Odegaard replacement. Yeah, I've been calling that, Adam. Jez, do you hope? J1 Johnson says, Jez, do you hope Aston Villa get relegated? No, I don't. They're a good club. They're a good manager. Ty hopes they do and said Unai should leave them as they are the worst team in the world when they should have no right. Yeah, well, look, let's stop the Ty stuff, shall we? Because the guy is an absolute arsewipe. Yeah, he talks absolute bollocks. And in the end of the day, yeah, I might have to in a minute, Aces. I've got this graphic problem going on here. Any news on Gracie May's recovery? Yeah, apparently she was going to have an operation, Hendon. So I haven't spoken to her since, but I will contact her, and it was a very nasty injury she had in her calf, and so I wish her all the best, and I'm sure all you do, and I will contact her shortly and see how she's getting over. United 1-0 FC 20. Ericsson. Liverpool 1, West Ham 1 on 35 mins, says Hendon. Ty will defend Arsenal to his grave, says Hendon. Yeah, absolutely. J1 Johnson says, Jez, do you think Mourinho's a disgrace? No. Ty said he is and should get sacked 4 times. Well, Ty's a clown. At the end of the day, that's it. Clearly a Ty fan. No, I don't think so. Mama Frost, no, I think he's over the top. Yeah, he is. He will say anything to defend Arsenal. Yeah, Aces. Yeah, they both got the same delusion, man. They drink the same drink. No, that's right, J1 Johnson. You can say what you like, mate. I'll stop asking any questions related to Ty. Yeah, there's no point, mate, because the guy actually talks shit. You know, he's that deluded. Be up, Jez. Missed the first half. Are we playing well? We're doing all right, mate. 2 nice goals. Outfield goals as well, which is good. One from Declan Rice, lovely ball, and one from Nweri. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Paul Gracie May pass on my best wishes. Yeah, I will, mate. I will give her a call this week, see how she's doing. But last time I spoke to her, which was probably 2-3 weeks back now, she did say she's probably going to have an operation, which is never good because that's. I mean, she's been out of her training now for quite some time. So bless her. Big up, Todd. Hope you're well, my friend. United Tottenham Sunday night. Yes, I'll be watching that. Oh, it's unlucky there from Jesus, actually. It's unlucky. Anyway, let me send this link. Let me send this link to there's some right, okay. Where am I? Where's Aaron? Right, let's send this to Aaron. HTTPS stream yard. Right, what's the link? I have to take it up from up there now. Free IAP Yeah, Aaron, I've sent it to you, bro. If you're there, I'll send it to you. Big up, Charlotte. Hello, Jez. Hope you're well. All well. Currently 1-1 the West Ham game. Yeah, hope you're well as well. Sunday night takeaways. Sunday night. Yeah. Dynamo Kiev 0, Lazio 3. Aces. Thank you, mate. Charlotte says, yeah, I agree, Jez. Every time an opposition fan has anything negative to say about Arsenal, he gets offended and starts getting all personal with other fans and talks down on every club. Yeah, he's a clown. I can't even give him any time, man. He's about 4. Have you ever seen him? Well, I've seen him in real life. He's about 4'10", right, and talks absolute bollocks. You know what I mean? Absolute clown. Absolute clown. Todd says, Jez, who would you like next round of the cup? Good question. I don't know, because at the end of the day, I want us to get through a sneaky run. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want a big team. But the draw, I believe, is at 10:30 tonight. I believe. He's Aaron. Big up, Aaron. Big up, Aaron. Hope you're well.
He's up.
Yeah.
Mate.
Hey, what do you think of the game, man?
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it, so far? Yeah, nothing to scream and shout about. But the thing is, Jez, we're doing the business, aren't we? We're 2-0 up. We're not 0-0 at half time. We're resting key players, giving some players minutes that should be part of the first squad, i.e., Ethan Nwaneri. He needs to start getting proper bedded in. And well, obviously he scored, but he's looking good on the ball. It's obviously only going to be good from here, for him. He's not doing himself no harm, is he? And that's what this competition at this sort of stage against a team like Bolton, with all due respects, at home in the third round should be, a good chance to rest some players, but more importantly, to blood someone through like Ethan Nwaneri. He's going to be absolutely buzzing after the game. I mean, I'd like to think we're not going to lose it from here, are we? Let's get it right. He's going to remember this as well for a very, very, very long time. Come through the academy as his first goal. It's at the Emirates in front of his own fans. And let's face it, we'd have liked a natural Odegaard cover, challenger, replace, whatever you want to sort of call it. But, even Nwaneri has a little chance to sort of get some more minutes now with that Odegaard injury. I'm not saying, he's 100% going to step up to the plate and take over the mantle. You don't know, but he's got a little opportunity here for a bit of game time. And so far, he's bloody taking it, and good for the kid, good for him. Well done. 17 years of old, made his debut 2 years ago against Brentford. You know, it's a long time sort of coming. He started getting a bit of regular minutes for the first team. Good for the lad. I'm buzzing for him. Absolutely buzzing for him, mate.
Yeah, I was glad to see, man. I'm glad to see it. Wish you could school that clown verbally face to face. I've spoken to him, mate. I've spoken to that clown. He's an absolute prick. Talks absolute bullshit.
Just quickly, Jez, big up Dow. It's the first stream I've been
Oh,
on with
hey.
you, bud.
Yeah,
Big up Geezer. Hello, mate.
Big up.
Dude.
Oi. Let's
Oi,
go.
oi, son.
No, but
I
do
do the top and all,
my
mate.
word.
I
What's going on?
Towards the top. What good taste you've got, Dow, for crying out loud. You've got great taste in tops, haven't you, mate? I'll give you that.
Thank you. I do. It's one of several. I wore a red one earlier, but it seemed a bit too tight because I'm kind of a fatty now. So I had to go with the bigger shirt.
Just more of you to love, Dow. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Mate.
You know, like the shirts stay the same size, but I get bigger.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
but
just more of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, all good, mate. Good to be on stream with you, mate. Been a little while coming in it. Big up. Sorry to cut you, Jez. I just thought I'd say hello to Dow.
It's all right. You carry on. I'm just trying to sort this problem out.
Jez is trying to figure out his technology.
It ain't working well. What is going on here?
I'd love to offer you a bit of help, but I'm absolutely cack with it as well, mate. I'm learning on the go and all.
Yeah, it's just been an absolute shit bag at the moment. This is where StreamYard goes horribly wrong. It just won't play the game. But we'll see.
But
why is it not working, man? Come on.
Having your pants down. What's going on?
You got to call Sergey Brin at Google.
Fucking hell, man. Nothing different. Jesus Christ.
But no, I think you're right. You're right, Aaron, and with Wanari, I think he's going to get a brace this game. He's going to get another goal, and he's going to remember this. And Arteta's going to remember this, you know. Yeah. So that's my main thing is that it's just, you know, you can already see like he has a bit more energy than Odegaard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing the same thing you guys are. I don't know. He's a little more aggressive going forward.
Do you know what I like about him? He's I think it might have been you, Dow, or maybe one of you read the comments earlier. He looks like he belongs, and he does. Yeah. He does. He took to this game and he thought, do you know what? Yeah, I should be in the Arsenal first team. And he's not playing backwards. He's not, you know, taking that one touch and playing sideways. He's trying to do something with the ball. And that means the geezer's confident. And when he's confident, you know, anything can happen. He's got his goal. Why? Because he wanted to get in the box. You know, he weren't lingering outside, maybe just waiting for a pass to feed someone else in. He thought, I want a goal here. Let's get in the box. Sterling dropped it on him.
Yeah, and he was selfish from the other two Arsenal players that were right there with him, right?
Yeah. I wanted mine. Right?
He wanted it more. Yeah, exactly. And already there's just a dynamism about him that I really don't think Odegaard has. You know, but again, it's really the first time I'm really seeing him. But I'm like you, Aaron. I'm happy for him. I think he's definitely got a future at the club, and let's not sell him off. Let's actually see what this guy can do, because maybe he is, going to be a top midfielder in the Prem.
He's got an opportunity, mate. Opportunity, and the thing is, a lot of Arsenal players done. Like I remember, when Ashley Cole was coming through, all it takes is that little injury, and you get your little chance, and then there you go. Oh, now all of a sudden the left back spot's mine. Who's this geezer at left back? Ashley Cole. And comes onto pains me to say it, but the best left back of that generation.
Right. Invincible.
Take your chance is sort of what we're saying. And even when I'm not saying he's going to be the generational centre midfielder, I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is more to the point. You've got an opportunity here while Odegaard's not here. Take it. Show yourself. You're going to get minutes now. and he's definitely going to get minutes after this performance so far. He can't surely can't do anything that, I mean, other than kicking the ball away after he's on a yellow card already, you know.
He's probably smarter than the older players.
I hope so.
They're not to do that.
We've had enough for one season.
Away. Showing Declan Rice how to do
more.
it. Just turn your back and walk away, Declan. That's all you had to do, mate.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Please,
boys, got a corner.
Yeah, this is going to be 3. Where's Gabriel? Bring him on. 12th man.
What did you have, Dal, for your score, mate? Was it 4-0?
4-0.
Was it? 4-0. Yeah, I think I had a 4-1. Yeah, I'm in the same as you.
I just don't see them scoring, but hell, they almost scored in the first half twice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. So let me ask you guys. So when you do 4-1, Aaron, do you think that goal is just, we're going to make a mistake? Or do you think when you pick that scoreline, you think that Bolton are actually going to score a goal in the run of play?
To be fair, like I had that score line before I knew the team sheet. I thought that Heaven might have played instead of Calafiori. I knew the keeper. I just thought, you know, maybe 2 or 3 of our unusual backline, all youngsters, plus a 16-year-old debutant young keeper. I just thought it wouldn't surprise me maybe if they sort of snuck one in. But, you know, Calafiori came in short, but they actually, you know, have showed promise of sort of scoring. I obviously hope they don't. But yeah, it was more sort of, it wouldn't surprise me more than
3-0. Get in there. And where he's second goal.
Oh, he's got it, is he? I'm a little bit behind you, boys, maybe.
Behind you guys, God dang.
Yeah. I'm
and now he's got his Jace.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's what you called it, didn't you?
I call it. Take me to Vegas. Take me to Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, invite me to Vegas, you saw.
We just talked about this. Bosh! Oh, right through the keeper's legs. Nice, Warner.
Yeah, see, I'm even behind you, mate.
Bro, he's making a shout. He's getting a shout, Jez, for Leicester this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been calling it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
yeah, let's actually, while we're there, then let's touch on that. He's obviously got 2 goals. He's having an absolute stormer of a performance. Leicester, would you start him, boys?
Yeah.
Yes.
We won't. You know that, because once you score goals under Arteta, you get benched. You know. I just want to answer these questions, guys. Vic, Jez, any idea when you'll be taking grandkids? Probably Newcastle home is the one, because my mate Eddie has got tickets or can get tickets, so we're probably going to go to that game. So that'd be a great game actually, because that'll
be a good one, yes.
For his first big game at the Emirates, that'd be brilliant, man. But
yeah,
I'm not really looking forward to it because I know I'm going to get absolutely steamrolled in the bloody Armoury. He's going to go in there. I'm going to try and guide him away.
Steamrolled him.
I'm going to try and convince him that the club shop is shut. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to have the whole day out. I'm going to do the the stadium tour, museum, all of that.
It's good practice for next summer, Jez, when me and the missus and the kids come down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I've never actually done the stadium tour.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've never done it, so I will actually do it for him.
We'll have to do it.
Quality.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to you guys coming over next year.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll have to have a little meet up now. Especially, I know you're going to Edinburgh for Oasis, isn't you? But I'm going Wembley, obviously, because it's around the corner from me.
Perfect.
But yeah, why are you down, mate? Isn't it?
I'll be down with Jez, and hopefully, the plan is to take probably the train. I guess Jez from Brighton up there. I don't know how far the Emirates is or where to go from Brighton.
It's actually, I'm not actually in Brighton. I'm 25 miles north, but I can give you all the info on that. But it'd probably be easier for you guys if I met you at up in London, Finsbury Park, then I can give you the guided tour of Highbury. We'll try and arrange like to meet up with, like, get Aaron there, Kenny, you know, have a proper meet. There's loads of lovely places around there to have a meal, pubs. I'm teaching some of my old,
yeah,
and
let's do it.
Do all that, and then
All's invited.
And then what I would suggest is for you guys is when you come down, is not to stay in London. Although we're on the break, Bolton are on the break here. On the break, oh no, that's a goal.
Did he score?
Boys, 3-1.
Ah. I think
I'm a little bit behind. What was it? Naive defending, crap goalkeeping.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, he's a kid, and he don't know what to do. I mean, come on. But
we just lost. Oh yeah. Oh, they got us on the break. Yep. Jorginho just can't get back. Oh, what a goal!
Yeah,
nice goal.
That was shit.
Oh well.
Absolute got caught out there.
Yeah.
Got caught.
You see it now, Aaron?
I think it's happening for me literally right now. I can't believe how far I am behind you boys. That's madness.
I keep hitting my live button to see if it's catching me up.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm at the break now. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, nice, simple. Nice little ball through, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's just
Nice.
1-on-1. One little pass. Yeah. Sold him. Tell
Right through the lines. That's a great pass.
Wow. Yeah. It was a good
That's
pass.
top quality. Yeah.
This is to re-answer your question that you asked earlier about the one goal. Pretty much that.
Well, that right.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be a set piece that went off a defender's head, deflected in or something for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Well, shit, that could happen again. It's only the 53rd minute, guys.
Yeah.
54th minute. Oh shit.
Oh, see. I'm a little bit behind you, but I've almost looked at the Jorginho from behind, and they're attacking that way.
Yeah.
And Jorginho goes to stick his leg out, almost like he wants to slide, and just doesn't do either. He almost retracts his leg back in, don't slide. I think a 3-4 year younger Jorginho probably slides that out.
Slides. Yeah. He was inches from that ball.
Yeah.
He ain't got the legs.
Yeah. He ain't got the legs, yeah. Absolutely
right. Hey, Acers, Acers, to your comment about a friendly, yeah, that's not off the cards either. You know, if there's something with Arsenal going on, if there's something going on, Jez, I mean, I would love to get tickets and have you and Barb, you and whoever come.
What is it? August you're over?
July.
Yeah, it's August.
Oh,
it's
wow.
August 9th August 9th is the Saturday, which is the show.
So, and you're over for how long after that?
A week to 10 days.
You probably might catch a pre-season friendly on that one.
That'd be great.
In the Emirates.
What about the Emirates Cup? Yeah. That's about that time, isn't it?
We might make that.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. No, Carl, you had to go. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, you might get the Emirates Cup, man. Yeah, that's a season. Assemble said the stadium tour was interesting. Charlie Jules died my one. Yeah, Charlie Jules has a lot of them. Top man, Charlie Jules. Met him lots of times. Give Dal a tour of the Seven Sisters Road. Yeah, I'll take Dal up there. No problem. It's no problem at all.
Remember, the wife and kids will be with me.
You don't know drama.
So those King's Cross or any of that Red District bullshit.
You that time. Look, it's not like it used to be. Let's put it this way.
Okay.
You know, it's not like it used to be.
I will. My boys will be 16 and 14, so it won't be anything that we'll be probably too shocked over.
Now, do you honestly think I'd take you to an area I thought you
No, of course not, Jez. But I don't know how many vetoes you might have.
You're taking us to the sketchiest areas in North London. Don't worry. Yeah.
Damn, mate, you ever been to Peckham?
Bulletproof vests, everything, mate. Yeah, bring them.
Right. Take me where Top Boy is filmed. No thanks, not this trip.
You'd be, mate. I tell you what, you'd have no dramas. I promise you.
No,
I promise you.
All good, man.
I'm not gonna have any problems.
Cameron says, "Big up, Jez. Love your content, but what if Ty sees what you said about him earlier? He also goes to the games. I don't think he'll be happy. I couldn't give a shit, mate. I've met him. right?
Hi.
I don't care. I'll call
Cares.
people out if they talk bollocks about the club. Then I'll call them out. I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah.
You know, I've been supporting this club a lot longer than he has. So the minute 9257, 55 minutes, still got 11 on the. Yes, we still got 11 players on the pitch, boys.
Always kick the ball away.
Hey, Hendon says, Dale, make sure to take out insurance for the Oasis concert in case it gets cancelled.
Yeah, that's a joke I was telling the wife because she didn't really follow Oasis in the 90s. Like she knows, a couple of their songs like Wonderwall and all that, but she doesn't know like the drama behind the band. So I've been explaining to her that there's a very good chance they could cancel the fucking show the Friday before.
Have you worked out the flight yet, Dale?
Yeah. Well, I could get insurance. I think there's a way to. I probably could. I could probably just call my insurance company and say, hey, I got $1,000 worth of Oasis tickets. I want, I don't know how much insurance they'd give me for that, but I think you can do that in a way. But yeah, no, I'm going to get it if the bastards do that.
I was looking at the flights for you. It's what little I know. Portland, New York, JFK, JFK to Prestwick, which is near Glasgow, which is not far from Edinburgh, and you're in. There you go. That's
probably it. That's all settled. Flight's done.
Edinburgh is not a big international airport. It is. Well, it is, but it's not a big international airport. I don't know if major carriers like from the United States would fly in, but you can fly from United to JFK and then Virgin to Prestwick.
That's I think that's. I think we go to Gatwick Airport. To be honest,
Gatwick.
Oh, right around the corner, Jez.
And then I think we leave. I think we leave from Gatwick. Honey, do we leave from Gatwick or Heathrow? We haven't decided yet. It's either one of the two.
Gatwick's just up the road from me.
Gotcha.
If you're at Gatwick, you're up the road from Jez. If you're at Heathrow, you're literally 10 minutes away from me.
Gotcha. What do you gentlemen suggest? Do you suggest Gatwick or Heathrow? Which one's better?
Either or, mate. They're both the same, really.
I thought Heathrow was really, really big, though.
Oh, Heathrow's huge. Gatwick's all right, but if you're landing at Gatwick, man, I'll come and meet you. I'll come and say hello.
Yeah, for sure.
Tree up the bloody road. I'll watch the planes land at Gatwick.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, we're still plotting the routes.
I could be waving at you. All right, Dal. Yeah. All right, mate.
The good thing is, Dal, you've got 11 months to prepare now, and you got your flights sorted. You know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the hotel is sorted, and the tickets are sorted.
All the main things are sorted in there. It's just ironing out the details, mate.
And we had to get the hotel early because we didn't want the prices to start going up, right?
And they do. I think some of us, so obviously was in a group chat with the Oasis thing, and then we were thinking about getting. I think that is the first showing in Cardiff. I think it might be that. We were looking at hotels, and they just went up. I mean, you're talking about 59 to 89 quid's worth of hotels are all of a sudden like 400 odd quid.
Right.
So you've done the right thing, locking it in straight away.
Yeah, she was looking at that first. I definitely wanted to go to the Edinburgh show because I thought like the Manchester ones were outside at Heaton Park, and I know it's hot in England. I don't really want to go to like an outdoor festival type thing. That's really.
Dal's frozen.
Oh, yeah, I think you're gone, Dal, bro.
Cameron says, Jez, he says he's been
degrees out or something. That just sounds miserable to me. And then the Wembley show's almost too many people, right? Which it's going to be huge. Like, there's going to be 100,000 people there, right? For 3 or 4 nights. And then I thought, well, Edinburgh is like, well, that stadium I think holds 50 to 60,000. I think 40,000. I can't remember. I have to look it up again. But they said, well, let's just go to Edinburgh because it might be less of just, massive crowds, right? I'm not a big crowd guy. Like, some crowds are okay, but if I want to go see it, I want to go sit down. I want to have a good seat, and I want to enjoy the tunes. and be in the moment. You know what I mean? I don't want to be standing up. Just I would be standing up, jumping around if I was 20-something years old. A couple of lagers in my hand, just fucking giving it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm with my wife, my 2 kids. We're going to enjoy the show. Definitely have a couple of beers, but yeah, if I was 24, 25, I'd be losing my fucking mind. I would be probably at the Heaton Park show because there's a sense that I want to go to their hometown, right?
Yeah.
To watch them play. And we almost
Do
gave
you know
up a
what,
second.
I'm obviously conscious an Arsenal watch along and an Oasis watch along. But just quickly, at the 1-1 draw that we had versus Brighton was when they went on sale, wasn't it? And I woke up early doors in the morning, mate. I got my phone out, literally waiting in the queue on the phone. I was, I think, about 100 and something thousand in the queue when I first started.
Yeah.
Just before kickoff at 12:30, because it was the early one, wasn't it? I was taking the piss with a few fellas that I've got the season ticket around.
Right.
Going, yeah, I'm still 60 something. I was walking out the stadium after the 1-1 draw, absolutely double fuming. It was like 10,000. By the time I walked sort of half near a car where we'd sort of parked, I looked at it and refreshed it. I kept it up because I thought, you know what? I'll just leave it up. Whoever knows. And all of a sudden, it was like, you're in. I was like, oh shit! Like. I'm usually ice cold. I don't usually panic or anything. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, look, what's going on here? Anyways, like, I'm tapping it. I selected my tickets and we got done. I don't know whether it happened in the States the same as it did with us, but I got stung initially with the demand seat. So they went up from 155 to 350. But I thought, sod it. I'll do it anyway. So my bank, I tried tapping it on.
Yes. 4-1. Get it.
Lovely. Oh, lovely.
No.
Is that Jesus?
Oh, yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, Sterling. Yeah.
Oh, Sterling's got his goal, is he? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Not his biggest fan, but it can only do well for his confidence. And if his confidence is better, it's better for Arsenal. I'm all for that.
Yep. We can only back him if he's got the shirt on.
Poacher's goal, man.
Yeah.
Poacher's goal.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. I think
that one.
I think I might be coming up to it.
Saka in, keeper fucked up, and Sterling was there. That's what we need. We need players like that. Poacher's goal.
Yeah.
Sterling was in the right place, unlike some of our other players at times. And there we go. It was a cock-up keeper, to be fair. I tell you what, though, some of these kids we're playing tonight, I'm quite impressed with some of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And Wari was right there behind him. If Sterling wasn't there and Wari has a hat trick.
Yep.
I like that. Sniffing blood. He wants it.
Yep.
Go Dow. Dow's prediction was right, says Hendon.
I said 4-0. Aaron said 4-1. I think. I said 4-0.
Cheers, Hendo.
I was close, Hendon. I mean, god dang it. I didn't think we'd give up a goal, but Aaron was right. We just had a momentary lapse of concentration. That's all it took. And Jorginho, you're right, 4 years ago would have stopped that ball.
Yeah.
He totally pulled his leg out. I saw it in the replay.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He almost wanted to slide, but didn't, but wanted to put his leg out, but didn't, and he was just caught in them two minds, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was one of those balls where we've all played, where the ball's just like right there, but just completely out of touch. It was a great pass. I did big up Bolton. I mean, shit.
It was.
That's
They
earned that goal. It wasn't like it was just some pen or some bullshit.
Down inarguable, mate. You're absolutely right.
I didn't even know he was on the bench.
Who's that? Sorry, Jezza?
Havertz.
Oh no, yeah, he's made his way on, hasn't he? I mean, maybe they're sort of like thinking now that the game's done, it's opening up. Maybe they're sort of thinking another little, because Havertz, he's got a couple of goals at the beginning of the season. Maybe they're thinking if he can nick one, keep confidence up. I don't know. There's all the little things, isn't they, that sort of make them small little differences. Maybe get him a goal. Yeah.
Calafiori had effort there.
Let me ask you guys a weird question. Over time, would you put Gabriel as our central defensive mid?
What, Gabriel 6?
Yeah. Oh, let's say maybe not next season, but maybe let's say he signs a contract. He wants to stay 3 or 4 more seasons. Do you think there's a progressive way for him to be our CDM?
No.
No. Oh,
For me,
Slow.
go on, sorry, you're a little bit behind. Yeah, for me, it's one of them. If it's broke, don't fix it. Things. He's built a partnership with Saliba that I think it's top. It's top, and I think you know we there's going to be a lot of movement, which is why I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't another central midfielder targeted this summer, and more important, I think his name was Youssef Fofana. I think. He went to AC Milan, I think, for virtually pennies, for 20 million pennies. But it is to them. I just sort of thought with Jorginho ready to go, Partey is almost absolutely certainty to go. You've got two players there, you know, that that's a big position, this central midfield. You know, Mourinho's hardly a spring chicken. I mean, he ain't even got started yet, has he? Let's get that right.
True.
And I just thought, you know, like adding someone like that, another central midfielder, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just sort of think leave that to that. We've missed a trick with a central midfielder. It's a big sort of position to fill. I don't think Gabriel's maybe the one to fill it. I mean, I've never seen him if he has ever played central midfield. Maybe you know, sort of something a little bit that I don't. But I mean, I'd rather just sort of keep them sort of specialist players and that partnership. I think. Yeah, you know, sure. Yeah, you know, maybe he would be good in central midfield. I generally don't know, but maybe our defence would suffer because of it. It's one of them sort of things, you know. I think I'd probably stay.
A big up, man. I just read your message you sent me. Yeah, I totally agree. They are trolls. But thank you, Mama. As always, you are the real one. It always gets the facts correct, as it is.
Superstar Mama.
But let's have a look, see what's going on. Vic says, did Ben White not play GM for his ex-club? He did. The assemble, it would more likely be Ben White. There you go. Martinelli's coming on. This will be interesting.
You know what? Let me ask both of you a question now as well. Do you think, one, not only did we miss a trick maybe starting Martinelli instead of starting Saka, but two, maybe missed a trick not starting him up front?
Yeah, we said this at the start.
Did you? Oh, sorry.
No, you're right, mate. No, you're right. I would have not started Saka. I'd have started Martinelli. I think this guy needs time, and he needs to get his confidence up.
Yeah. Would you have started him up top though, Jez? And put Jesus on the right hand side? Yeah, you might have already discussed it. Sorry, I didn't.
I didn't. No, we didn't say that. No, I just said I would have started Martinelli. Yeah, I would have put him in the 9. Put Jesus out on the right, on the left. Saka, so he's coming off, and Saka's come off. Martinelli's going out, and where he's going off, as well. So what we doing here?
It's a great debut for him, isn't it? Good for him.
Absolutely.
So can only do him and Arsenal. Let's get it right. And Arsenal, the absolute world of good.
So what we doing here then, people? Where are we going here? Hang on. Got to bring Dow back in.
Hit the wrong button. Sorry. Just looking at email for work real quick.
We all do it, man. We all do it.
I was thinking.
Yeah. So I know you guys touched on it briefly earlier, but I'll ask you. So I spoke to Des briefly. Would you have started Martinelli up front with this game?
I would have started him up front in the last 3 or 4 games. To be honest, I mean, what he does, he has no real end product right now, right? We know he puts his head down when he dribbles, but playing as a striker, you can kind of alleviate some of that, right? Putting his head down and having to dribble. Just play direct balls right into him in the box. He has one of the best shots in the whole squad. He's quick, he's mobile, but when he has to do those long runs with the ball, he gets caught, he gets double teamed. I know. Look at the goals when Emery was a coach. I think he scored 10 out of 14 games or something like that up front.
On fire, mate.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
don't know
fire.
why he's not even given that option. Like he's got all the characteristics to play striker.
Well,
You
Vic's
know,
doesn't do that. Martinelli was a great striker under Unai Emery. 10 goals
Yeah.
in 12 games.
something like that. 10 out of 12, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And again, part of it is because Arteta's a prick and wants to do things his way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Arteta's like, well, if Emery did it, well, I'm not going to do that if Emery did it, right?
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
He's a prick who's missed a trick, isn't he?
You guys, here's a
Yeah.
question for you, Aaron, Dow, and the chat. After this performance tonight, right, where I think these kids have actually done quite well. I know it's a Division 1 team, but you know, all teams at a professional level, you have to give them respect. How
Right.
many of these players do you honestly think you're going to see start against teams in the Premier League?
What of the Arsenal 11 currently, or that started? Is that what you said? Yeah.
Oh, right now, out of the players, I'm talking about the kids,
Right now,
young players, right? How many of these do you honestly think you're going to see starting? Or sorry, coming off the bench. Let's say coming off the bench, right? In games in the Premier League.
sorry, now come. I'll let you go, mate.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, let's just get it right. Nwaneri. I mean, come on. Like, we'll just knock that one out the park. That's fairly obvious. I think Mikel Arteta quite likes Lewis Skelly. For him to bring him on after a yellow card before he even came on the field, against Manchester City, defending against 10 men, 2-1 away, that tells me that he likes him or trusts him. There's something there. I think he likes this player. So I wouldn't be totally surprised if we saw him get minutes. I would be an absolute liar if I told you I knew a lot about the right back. At time of talking now, I can't even remember his name. So I mean, that kind of tells sort of everything you sort of need to know. To be fair, I think it's sort of them two, really, ain't it? You know, they're the sort of two stars-ish, if you sort of want to call it that way. You know, who actually I believe have a clear, identifiable pathway, not just to first team football, but to minutes of first team football. I'd be a liar if I tried sort of saying anything else on the other boys because I don't know enough.
Yeah. I just question it because he started out with these youngsters tonight, and I think a lot of them have done a decent bloody task. Interesting tactic, though, in my opinion, that he started off with the youngsters, and now he's starting to bring on some senior players. He's brought on Martinelli. He's brought on nice Bolt. Oh, unlucky Sterling. Jesus. He's brought on Sterling. He's brought on some other players.
Gabriel.
Yeah. He's brought on Havertz. So it's very interesting, this.
Well, I see when he does stuff like that, I see that as just giving everyone some time, keeping the legs warm, getting some game time. I mean, Gabriel's really in there just to kind of sew things up, right? I mean, I don't think he's expecting Gabriel to come in with a flying jiu-jitsu header to make it 5-1 against Bolton. But, you know, all the players need time, Jez, right? I mean, the more Havertz can get on the ball, the better in the long run. Let's just hope and pray they don't get fucking injured.
What do you think, Jesus?
That's a risk.
Give me your opinion on Jesus. I think he's been bloody shit.
5 out of 10 today. He had a decent shot earlier, but hasn't done much.
Generous, yes. Yeah, I wouldn't give any more than a 5. Absolutely not. I mean, like we were sort of saying earlier, Jez, this is Sterling and what Matty actually initially said. This is Sterling and Jesus's sort of time, really, at the up front, we haven't really exploded or done anything up front so far this season.
Mhm.
This is a great opportunity for Jesus and Sterling. And Sterling seems like he's somewhat taken his opportunity. Jesus, if you're anonymous against this sort of opposition at home, it's worrying a little bit. You know, we know what he's got in the locker. We know what he's capable of. You know, when he comes back off injuries, you know what he done against Seville last season in the Champions League, the turns and the spins. We know his quality. He's got bags of it.
5-1, Havertz.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Jesus while I was waffling then. Yeah.
Jesus is shit. Oh, he just scored. That happens all the time.
He nearly did, because it was Jesus who took the shot and he got the rebound. It was Havertz.
Well, we'll see it here in a second. I'm still behind. Oh, it's a corner.
Yeah. I think I'm nearish now where you are, Dal.
I'm at the 75-40 minute.
Oh, I'm 7-6-3-7.
Oh, yeah, you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
Oh, there, I can jump to live. Okay. Oh, I missed the goal. I just jumped to live.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to jump back. Oh, hold on. Okay. Do we score the goal in the corner?
Jesus, yeah, he's done quite well there, Jesus, and then you got the Sterling little rebound. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's probably sort of alluding. You know what I said earlier about the Havertz sort of thing about bringing him on. He's got his goal.
There it is.
Confidence. You know, that's maybe why I'm thinking he's bringing on. You know, he's never really going to be a player that's going to, you know, like run himself absolutely into the ground or whatever. You know, he seems quite a reasonably fit geezer. One of the very few that signs for Arsenal with no injury record and actually maintains no injury record. Shock. Yeah, that's sort of why I think he brought him on. Get a little goal. Get him sort of ready. Get him sort of ready for the Premier League. He's probably going to start on Saturday. I'd have thought. Jesus, Havertz, and he's got a little goal, bit of confidence, little wins.
Would you start Sterling Saturday?
Oh, I might have to have a little think about this one because I actually hadn't given it a thought. I would say I think I would. Trossard is, even though he's served his suspension, no. You're. I think maybe, yeah. I think, do you know what? I probably would against my own.
Against Leicester.
I sort of more think Martinelli needs. I don't know what does he need to kickstart him, because playing him isn't kickstarting his career. Is dropping him for Sterling going to kickstart him again? I don't actually know. Like this is the conundrum that I've got. It's, do you start Sterling? Yes, but what about Martinelli? Who, you know, like, we haven't really seen Martinelli since 22-23. And we want him back desperately. Is he coming back? I mean, I don't know. Is he just going to be one of them players that where, yeah, you know, Emery started him and he was as a striker. He's played that position almost, actually. Let me touch on this while it's in my head. Xhaka-esque. Now, we all know Xhaka was a bit of a liability at the start, but he was played as a central defensive midfielder for large parts. He's not bloody central defensive midfielder. As soon as Arteta brought him a little bit forward, we started seeing him. He plays like that for Switzerland. He don't play CDM for Switzerland. Is it maybe a case of Martinelli is just being misprofiled at the minute by Arteta? You know, he's not a winger. He had one good season as a left winger. But is he just not a bloody winger? And he's a striker, and we're playing him out of position. And that, I don't know. There's so many ifs, buts. We don't know. I've danced around Jez's question. I actually think I'd start Sterling. Is that an all right game? Keep the confidence up.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Yeah,
I would agree. I would have
started 5 minutes to answer that.
I would start Sterling on the left. I'd start Sterling, Havertz, and Saka against Leicester City. Absolutely. Sterling needs game time. I mean, Martinelli needs it more, I guess, in a sense, because he's younger and, you know, he's obviously more of a senior member, I guess, with the team, if that even matters anymore. But I don't see Martinelli scoring against Leicester City.
Well, Dal,
I
you
think
know,
he'll get up
I
and
think,
dribble a lot and maybe get an assist, like he did with Calafiori. But I just think Sterling offers more at this point in time, to be honest.
yeah. Well, since that season that I was mentioning, he had 6 goals and 3 assists in the league last season, which is hardly spectacular. This season he's got 1 assist and no goals.
In 17 games.
I heard, yeah. I was going to say I'd heard a stat, haven't fact checked it, but yeah, I think it's like no goals and something. It doesn't make for good look. Now I know the counteract argument will always be he does work hard, and I'm not going to be one of them people that are going to knock him for that. He does work hard, but you're not a left wing back. You're a left forward.
Right.
Whilst it's great, yeah, you do put great effort. You need to see that going forward as well. If he was good as he was tracking back, as he was producing in the final third, he would be an absolute lethal winger.
Well, maybe that's why he gets the game time, right? Is because he does track back. Like, look at him right here. He's at the halfway line trying to dribble up and just gets pretty much knocked off the ball.
Yeah. But
the problem is the halfway line.
The problem is with that, though, Dow, is if we're going to do almost Liverpool-esque Jurgen Klopp and play with no real striker and 2 wingers, they had Salah and Mane that were absolutely destroying it. We've got Saka who's destroying it on the right-hand side. And the reason why we're not winning anything is because our left-hand side is not producing anywhere near the required amount of goals or assists. And that's what that is. Or just have a striker.
Yeah.
You can't have no striker, no left winger, and 1 right winger. It's your forward line. You cannot have that.
Tell you what, mate, I'm glad I'm not there tonight. That is absolutely pissing it down there.
It's good. It is raining.
I'll tell you what was absolutely horrendous. I think it was PSG last year in the group stage. Honestly, I came home and it looked like I'd swam home. Like I was just an absolute wet mess. I've never known anything like it. It was torrential.
I've done too many years of that. I don't miss one. To be honest, the last one when was it? Brighton away, 4 years ago this season. It was freezing. It was pissing it down. It was
that's miserable.
It was miserable. And I'm thinking, I actually sat there and I was chatting to a couple of guys I was with who were Brighton fans, right? Who I went with, and I said, what am I doing here? I'm watching this pile of shit, Arsenal, I'm talking about, playing this crap, right? And we lost that game, if you remember. And I'm like, what am I doing here? I don't remember this. I don't miss this at all.
Right.
And respect to the guys, Kenny, Aaron, Hugo, I'm like, nah, can't be asked for it anymore. I'd rather sit in the comfort here, in the warm, right? Having a glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch along with your veto. With your veto that you'd have to spend £15 for a glass on, Jez.
Jeez, yeah. Crap.
12 pounds? I don't know.
Yeah, for a pile of crap wine, man. I tell you what, you wouldn't even want to clean your toilet with that wine. I'll tell you, take the enamel off.
Yeah. Enamel off. No, I've been to some rainy nights at Portland Timbers MLS games, but nothing like it looks like right now. Because the MLS season ends, soon, I think, before the weather turns really bad.
Honest, go on. Nice ball from Martinelli to. Oh, go on. Come on, ref. That's a foul. Pulled him back. Oh, man. Yeah.
Mama said freezing cold nights watching awful football. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Jez, imagine you've been there, done that. Sorry, you go into chat, mate. Apologies.
Aaron, what level membership do you have at the Emirates? Go on, Martinelli. Go on. Oh, no.
Yeah, mine's gold. Yeah.
Oh, you got gold.
Yeah, season. Yeah,
I
full
used to have
season
gold.
ticket. Yeah.
I used to have a gold.
Yeah, gold. I go in at F.
Sorry?
At block F. I go in the North Bank, sort of similar to you. I go in at F. I think Kenny, where's he going at C? Does he or something like that? Is he?
Isn't he? He's in the
Yeah, I'm
corner.
sure he's C. He's in the other corner to me. I'm in the opposite corner to Ken.
Yeah, you are. I used to be in G.
So you were right next to me then, that left-hand side. Yeah. Were you upper or lower?
Lower.
Yeah. So I don't know what the numbers are down there. I was upper, so I was 106. I am 106.
I know it's got to be seating now, but I used to like it when it was the terracing because you had your spot, and you'd get there at the ground at the North Bank at Highbury. You'd get there and you'd plant yourself, right? You plant yourself, right? This is where we are, and there'd be 12, 16 of us all together, and this is our spot. Week in, week out, week in, week out, and this is where we are each week, and you'd talk to people over there. All right, how you doing? All right, yeah, but we're here. This is our spot.
Yeah, I love all that. And it territory, isn't it? Yeah, that's it.
Yours. We were 16 terraces, 16 rows back on the terrace, right behind the North Bank goal, and that was us. All right, mate, how you doing? And you'd see the people coming in and go to their spots. And they've been sitting there or standing there for years.
Right. So these spots are they when you guys have these memberships, so are these seats your seats, or you and your group just said this is where we're gonna sit and piss off if you have a problem with it?
Before the seating. This is before
before the seats had numbers. It's terracing.
Terracing.
So you just sit on a big bench basically, right? And it's a big long
standing. No, it's standing. There's no seating.
Oh, there's no seating. Oh, okay.
It's not nothing in the North Bank. It was all terrace until they refurbed it, and you had the two upper and lower. But the only seating was in the east and west stand at Highbury. I'm talking about Highbury.
Right.
Because obviously then, the Hillsborough thing and what happened there. That's when they took all the fences down. And that's when eventually all the seating came in.
The terracing means you don't have seats to sit in at all. I thought there was like a long, like plank of wood bench that was just bolted to the ground. You guys just sat there.
It was just concrete steps.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
You had barriers here and there,
but no seating at all.
No seating. That's it.
Interesting.
And that's why you used to get crammed in because. Back in the day before the Hillsborough disaster, they just crammed people in, and it was proper crammed in.
Right.
Proper crammed in.
Sure.
And it was sometimes it's very unpleasant, I won't lie. But nowadays it's all very civilized, and that's good because you're not going to get the dramas that happened back in 89 at Hillsborough. And it wasn't just Hillsborough; it's happened before. Happened at Rangers in the 70s. But it's all good now. It's all good.
Did something happen at Juventus too?
Say again?
Didn't Juve Stadium fall down or something like that?
Yeah, that was against Liverpool or something, was it?
Was that Hillsborough?
Heysel.
Yeah.
Not Juve. I thought something happened to Juve's stand.
Yeah, the wall collapsed.
Yeah.
Was that also against Liverpool? Am I getting my wires crossed? It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Heysel Stadium, Liverpool.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That was the fight. That was the fight.
Spot on, Dale. Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was As Hendon says, I remember seeing Arsenal play QPR at Loftus Road in an FA Cup replay, and it poured with rain all match. And Arsenal lost 2. I was soaked right through my raincoat, suit, and the pants. Yeah, they're horrible days. That was just like, I don't miss them days. I remember one of the worst was going to Stoke. If you've ever been, if Stokes ground, man. The away end is open to the Bristol. Well, no, what was it? The St. Whatever it is. It was damn near the Atlantic Ocean. And mate, when the wind blows through there, all my days, it is not a nice day out.
Where is this at?
Blackpool.
Blackpool. Gotcha.
Oh wow! When that wind blows down through there, it's like, whew.
I heard Blackpool had like a. Did Blackpool have like a carnival type place in their city center or something like that?
I've never been to Blackpool per se.
I saw a documentary on Blackpool several years ago, and no disrespect, but it didn't look like a really lovely, upbeat place. But I think they had like this big carnival, like a big, like a big Ferris wheel and stuff, and all of it was closed down, and it was just really just run to shit,
It's an absolute shithole, man. Blackpool
now.
Yeah. It's. I've only ever been across the front in a bus.
I heard it's really bad.
Blackpool Tower and all the lights and all that, but I've never been there other than that, and I wouldn't want to go there. It's a shithole.
Yeah, it is.
Absolute shithole. Jeff, you remember the Bradford? Yeah, I do. The Bradford fire, mate. That was horrendous. That was absolutely horrendous. Seeing that. Sorry?
Did that happen during a match?
Oh, it's horrendous, man.
What happened? I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Right. Bradford City's old ground. One of the main stands, which was all-seater, was all wood. All the terracing was wood. Seats were wood. And this is back in the day when people were allowed to smoke.
Right.
Basically, what happened was, over the years, all the fag butts and all the packets of fags and God knows what that fell through the slatting of the terracing, somebody had a cigarette, threw it down, it fell through, caught fire.
Wow.
The place went up like a tinderbox, and it's horrendous. Go on YouTube, you can actually watch the video. It's horrendous.
Okay. Yeah, Vic's saying there's a documentary.
And the roof of the terrace was tar. So when it caught fire, you'll see horrendous people getting burnt by the tar dripping down. And there's one of he's a police officer. Anyway, it's 5-1 people. A police officer. He's trying to get people out, and you can see his head's on fire.
Yeah.
From the tar. Go and watch it. You can see it on YouTube. Man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. What happened?
Full time.
But anyway, there we go, people. 5-1 through to the next round. And we'll see who we get next time.
Oh, geez, 56 people.
You know what I mean?
When's the draw? Does anyone know when the 4th round draw is? Or 5th round, whatever round we're bloody in?
It's 10:30 tonight, apparently.
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
56 people died in that. There's little kids died in that as well. Horrendous.
Jeez.
Because they couldn't open the back doors to get people out because it's horrendous. You had these big doors at the back of the terrace.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way the fire was, people couldn't get out.
Yeah. And
because you had the fences, right? It's just it's sickening to see it, man. Sickening to see it.
I'll have to check that out. So.
It was on live from Grandstand, the World of Sport. Yeah, it was awful to watch.
Gotcha.
Hendon says, I really enjoy watching football in the comfort of my home. Yeah, I don't blame
Me too.
Tonight.
But,
draw is tonight. It's at 10:30 people tonight. Mama Flossie after the Liverpool game, says Mama says to Aaron. Great stream, gents, and all the chat. Big up my guests and my chat that's been in here tonight. Been absolutely awesome. My throat is going. I've been yakking now for nearly 4 hours.
Yeah.
minutes 9257. A lot tried to get out through the exit gate, but they were locked, so they were trapped.
Oh.
That's what happened, mate. Awful. Big up, Mama, as always. Thank you for being here. I'm going to bounce because I'm absolutely, my throat is dying.
I gotta get back to work. It's like 2:00.
Dale's got to work.
Yeah, 1:40. The whole afternoon in front of me. Thanks again, Jess, for having me on. Great to see you, Aaron. First time joint stream. Love it.
We'll see you probably Friday, will we? At the American.
Yep, TJ. I think we're gonna have this the guest some guest he knows named Timu on, who's a United fan. So I guess we'll talk about that. But yeah, feel free, come on in, guys, say hello, and yeah, Friday nights at 9:00. So
thank you, man.
Big up Aaron, guys, and big up Arsenal 5-1. We got the business done today. Like I do.
The boys.
Yeah, go on. So anyway, guys, catch y'all later. Have a good chat. I'll be listening as I work. So talk to y'all soon.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
Putting the links up, Dale. Thank you, man.
Big up, guys. Peace.
Take care, man. As always. Thank you, Aaron, for joining. As always, always welcome, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Looking forward to your next stream, which will be any time planned at all yet?
Yeah, there's not a specific time. I'll try and get something done. Because I'm driving on Saturday, I won't be drinking, so I'll be home fairly sort of quickish. It will, what's it? 3:00 kickoff, 5, 6. I might do something sort of 7 or 8ish, 7ish. Yeah. Well, I'm conscious that there's a Liverpool game sort of on as well. I'll figure something out. Do you know what I mean? But it will definitely 100% be Saturday. I'll go live. And sort of talking about that, if I know you're a busy man. If you ever fancy jumping on any of them, or for a future, I'd always it'd absolutely be my pleasure to have you as company. I've got tons of respect for you. I think everyone in the chat knows that. I'm sure you do as well. I'd never like to force anything on. I know you're a busy man, but
no.
It'd be lovely to have you on again soon.
No, I'm always around, man. I'm always around. No worries about that. It's we had a great stream the first time we went, and we will do it again. There's no worries about that. I can assure you.
It was really good to have you on, mate. That sort of first one, being honest, I was a little bit nervy. Do you know what I mean? But having you on, sort of there, it settled it, and I greatly appreciate it.
It is nervy. You got through it. You did it nicely. The one I watched you the other night, I was like, yeah, this guy's got it. Some people just don't have it. There are some tubers that you just think, oh my God, just give it up. But fair play to you. Anyway, people, we're out of here. I'm gonna do the outro, and I haven't eaten yet either. So, hey. What's the point in having a wife who pisses off to your daughters and don't leave you any food? What's going on here?
What's going on, Jez?
Thank you. And then she texts me while we're doing this. Oh, I've left you a curry and rice in the fridge. Right. Thanks for that then. You know what I mean? It's not cooked. It's like in a packet. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you, wife. Anyway, people, we're out of here. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. And smash the subs, likes, all that sort of dramas. We're out. Take care.